Smart women understand that knowledge is not just power, but the key to unlocking endless possibilities. Education in its many forms is the foundation that allows women to break through barriers, challenge norms, and create their own destinies. A woman who is well versed, constantly learning and seeking new information, is armed with the most potent tool to reshape the world around her. Knowledge doesn't just come from books or formal institutions. It can be gained from experiences, conversations, failures, and successes. For a smart woman, every moment is an opportunity to learn something new. The pursuit of knowledge goes beyond academic degrees. While formal education provides a solid base, the true power of knowledge lies in its application and in the continual growth of one's mind. It's about being curious, asking questions, and looking for answers in places others may not even think to look. In the rapidly evolving world we live in, staying informed, open-minded, and adaptable is crucial. A woman who understands this can position herself as a leader in her field, whether that's in the corporate world, creative industries, or social change movements. The impact of knowledge is profound. It empowers women to make informed decisions, solve problems, and navigate life's challenges with confidence. It gives them the tools to challenge stereotypes and outdated ideas. When women are educated, they gain the ability to advocate for themselves and for others, to speak up for what they believe in, and to create the kind of change that lasts. Knowledge enables women to articulate their value, assert their rights, and demand the respect and opportunities they deserve. Moreover, a smart woman recognizes that knowledge is never static. It is a lifelong journey, one that requires dedication, resilience, and a willingness to constantly evolve. In fact, many women who have achieved extraordinary things in their lives attribute much of their success to their love of learning. They understand that to remain relevant, effective, and impactful, they must continue to grow, both professionally and personally. They embrace knowledge as an ongoing process and celebrate the endless possibilities that come from never stopping their quest to learn. In essence, knowledge is more than just information. It is the power to transform, to elevate, and to lead with authority. A smart woman armed with knowledge is an unstoppable force, driven, determined, and ready to conquer any challenge in her path. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is a critical yet often overlooked aspect of intelligence that plays a pivotal role in a smart woman's ability to navigate the world and lead effectively. While intellectual intelligence might open doors, emotional intelligence is what truly shapes her relationships, leadership style, and capacity for growth. At its core, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's emotions, as well as the emotions of others. For a smart woman, this isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that amplifies her ability to connect, communicate, and inspire. The first component of emotional intelligence is self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions. A woman with high emotional intelligence knows her triggers, her strengths, and areas where she needs improvement. This self-awareness allows her to make informed decisions, especially under pressure, as she is mindful of how her emotions influence her behavior. Instead of reacting impulsively, she takes a moment to assess the situation, which allows her to respond thoughtfully. It's this calm and composed decision-making that makes her an effective leader and a trusted advisor. The second component is self-regulation, which is the ability to control or redirect disruptive emotions and impulses. A smart woman with strong emotional intelligence knows how to stay composed, even in difficult situations. This is particularly important when facing adversity or criticism. By managing her emotional responses, she remains focused on finding solutions rather than getting lost in frustration or anger. Self-regulation allows her to maintain a level-headed approach even when the stakes are high. Another key component is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. For a smart woman, empathy is an essential trait that enables her to form meaningful connections with people, regardless of background or status. This empathy fosters trust and creates an environment where others feel valued and heard. It is a quality that enables her to lead with compassion and encourage collaboration, making her a highly effective team player and leader. Finally, emotional intelligence enhances social skills, which involve managing relationships, building networks, and navigating social complexities. A smart woman with high IQ knows how to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and motivate others. She uses her understanding of emotions to inspire and uplift those around her, whether in a personal or professional context. By recognizing and addressing the emotional needs of others, she creates an environment of respect, support, and growth. In conclusion, emotional intelligence is a superpower because it allows smart women to build authentic relationships, make sound decisions, and lead with authenticity. It is a combination of self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills that enables them to thrive in both their personal and professional lives. This ability to connect deeply with themselves and others is what truly sets them apart as leaders and change makers in the world. The courage to break stereotypes is one of the most defining characteristics of a smart woman. Throughout history, women have often been boxed into societal roles and expectations, shaped by traditions, norms, and outdated perceptions. These stereotypes about how women should look, behave, or what careers they should pursue have long been limiting forces, preventing women from fully realizing their potential. However, the smart woman knows that to break free from these constraints is not just a personal act of courage, it is a revolutionary one. She understands that in challenging stereotypes, she is not only paving the way for herself, but also creating opportunities for future generations of women to thrive. To break stereotypes requires more than just a desire for change, it demands immense courage. It takes strength to step into spaces where women are underrepresented or where their presence challenges the status quo. Whether it's leading a company, excelling in a traditionally male-dominated field like science or technology, or pursuing an unconventional career in the arts, smart women are unafraid to go against the grain. They are willing to take risks, defy expectations, and embrace the discomfort that often comes with being different. In doing so, they prove that the limitations imposed on them by society are nothing more than illusions, and they create new realities where women can succeed on their own terms. The courage to break stereotypes also involves the willingness to embrace one's true self, even when it doesn't align with society's narrow definitions of beauty, success, or behavior. A smart woman is unapologetically herself, whether it's in how she dresses, how she expresses her identity, or how she pursues her passions. She understands that her worth is not defined by anyone else's standards, and that breaking free from those societal molds is an act of empowerment. By choosing to live authentically, she shows the world that there is no one-size-fits-all version of what a woman should be. Moreover, the courage to break stereotypes means challenging preconceived notions about what women are capable of. A smart woman refuses to be confined by assumptions about her abilities or potential. She knows that her gender does not determine her worth or her limits. She leads by example, proving that women can excel in any field, overcome any obstacle, and achieve any goal they set their minds to. In doing so, she encourages others to embrace their own potential and break free from the stereotypes that hold them back. In the end, the courage to break stereotypes is not just an act of defiance, it's an act of vision. Smart women understand that by challenging outdated perceptions, they are creating a future where gender is no longer a barrier to success, happiness, or fulfillment. They are redefining what it means to be a woman, and in doing so, they are changing the world for the better. Resilience in the face of adversity is a quality that defines the smart woman, setting her apart as a force capable of overcoming even the toughest challenges. Life is unpredictable, and no one escapes hardship, whether it's personal loss, professional setbacks, societal discrimination, or unexpected obstacles. However, a smart woman's resilience lies in her ability to face these difficulties head on, learn from them, and come out stronger on the other side. Rather than being broken by adversity, she uses it as fuel to propel herself forward and keep moving toward her goals. One of the most powerful aspects of resilience is the ability to maintain a sense of hope and purpose in the face of challenges. A smart woman understands that adversity is not permanent, and while the pain or struggle may feel overwhelming in the moment, it does not define her future. She holds on to the belief that she has the strength to rise above it, and that every setback is an opportunity for growth. This mindset allows her to navigate difficult situations with a sense of determination, always looking for lessons in the experience rather than seeing herself as a victim of circumstance. Resilience also means the ability to adapt to change and keep going even when things don't go as planned. Life rarely follows a straight path, and the road to success is often filled with unexpected twists and turns. A smart woman knows that flexibility and adaptability are key to overcoming adversity. When faced with challenges, she does not cling to rigid expectations, but instead adapts her approach, finding new ways to achieve her goals. Whether it's adjusting her career plans, learning new skills, or pivoting in the face of failure, her resilience is evident in her ability to bounce back and keep striving forward. Moreover, resilience involves a deep sense of self-belief. It is about maintaining confidence in oneself, even when the world around her may not validate her worth. A smart woman understands that adversity is often external, but her inner strength is unshakable. She is unwavering in her belief that she is capable of overcoming any obstacle, and this self-assurance is what allows her to persist when others might give up. Her resilience is built on a foundation of self-love and trust in her own abilities, which empowers her to stay the course, no matter how difficult it gets. Finally, resilience in adversity is not just about bouncing back, it's about growing stronger and more powerful as a result. A smart woman knows that challenges, while difficult, often bring out her best qualities. They sharpen her problem-solving skills, increase her emotional intelligence, and teach her how to persevere through hardships. Each struggle leaves her more prepared for the next challenge, and over time, her resilience becomes a defining feature of her character. She embraces her struggles, knowing that they are not roadblocks but stepping stones toward a more powerful version of herself. In the end, resilience is the backbone of success. It's the quality that enables a smart woman to keep going, to grow, and to thrive, even in the face of adversity. It's what allows her to not only survive difficult circumstances, but to emerge from them stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. Empowering other women is one of the most powerful and transformative aspects of a smart woman's strength. True empowerment doesn't come from individual success or personal achievements alone. It comes from lifting others as you rise. A smart woman understands that her journey is interconnected with those of others, especially other women, and she recognizes that the collective power of women is far greater than any single woman's individual accomplishments. The ability to empower others is not only an act of generosity, but also a powerful tool for creating lasting change, both in personal lives and in society as a whole. One of the key ways a smart woman empowers other women is by being a mentor. Whether through formal mentorship programs or informal guidance, she shares her knowledge, experiences, and wisdom to help other women navigate their own paths. By offering support and advice, she creates a space where other women feel seen, valued, and equipped to take on challenges. Mentorship is about more than just giving advice. It's about creating an environment where women can build confidence, develop their skills, and feel inspired to reach for their goals. Through mentorship, a smart woman passes on the tools of success, ensuring that other women have the opportunity to stand on her shoulders and achieve their own greatness. Beyond mentorship, empowering other women also involves offering encouragement, validation, and emotional support. A smart woman understands the power of affirmation and the impact of lifting others with kind words and recognition. In a world where women are often criticized, undervalued, or ignored, having someone who believes in you can make all the difference. By celebrating the achievements of other women, whether big or small, a smart woman creates a culture of solidarity rather than competition. She knows that when one woman succeeds, it paves the way for others to do the same, and by celebrating these victories, she amplifies their significance. Additionally, empowering women means advocating for their rights and fighting for systemic change. A smart woman understands that real empowerment goes beyond individual actions. It requires challenging the societal structures that perpetuate inequality. Whether through activism, supporting women in leadership positions, or simply speaking out against injustice, she works to break down the barriers that hold women back. She knows that true empowerment isn't just about giving women the tools to succeed. It's about ensuring that they have access to the opportunities, resources, and support they need to thrive. Furthermore, empowering other women also means giving them the space to express themselves authentically. A smart woman encourages other women to embrace their uniqueness, to be unapologetically themselves, and to pursue their passions without fear of judgment. She fosters an environment where women are free to take up space, voice their opinions, and take bold steps toward their dreams. This creates a ripple effect where women are not only empowered to achieve their own goals, but are also empowered to lift up others in their communities, workplaces, and beyond. In the end, empowering other women is not a selfless act. It is a powerful force that enriches everyone involved. A smart woman understands that when she empowers others, she is contributing to a larger movement of equality, strength, and solidarity. She is part of a global shift where women no longer compete for success, but instead rise together, creating a future where every woman can fulfill her potential. Empowering other women isn't just a noble act, it is a movement that has the power to change the world. Leading with purpose and passion is one of the most transformative ways a smart woman can inspire change and create a lasting impact. A woman who leads with purpose has a clear sense of direction, a deep understanding of why she does what she does, and an unwavering commitment to making a difference. This sense of purpose gives her the drive to push through challenges, face setbacks with resilience, and remain focused on her long-term goals. Passion, on the other hand, is the energy that fuels her journey, keeping her motivated and eager to keep going, even when the road gets tough. Together, purpose and passion form an unstoppable combination, allowing a smart woman to lead with authenticity, conviction, and influence. Leading with purpose means that a woman's actions are driven by a deeply held belief in what she stands for and what she hopes to accomplish. It's about knowing that her work or mission is bigger than just personal achievement. It's about contributing to something meaningful, whether it's improving her community, advancing a cause, or creating a positive change in the world. A woman with purpose is clear about her values and uses them as a compass to guide her decisions, relationships, and actions. This clarity provides a sense of direction and focus, making it easier to navigate obstacles because she knows her why. When purpose is at the core of her leadership, every step she takes is intentional, and her vision becomes a beacon that guides others to join her in her mission. Passion, however, is what infuses this purpose with energy and enthusiasm. It's the fire that drives a woman to go above and beyond, to give her best effort, and to inspire those around her. Passion is contagious. When a smart woman leads with it, she not only propels herself forward, but also motivates others to give their best. Passion helps a leader persist through adversity, giving her the stamina to overcome challenges and keep pushing toward her goals. It turns every setback into a lesson, and every challenge into an opportunity to grow stronger. Passion transforms obstacles into stepping stones, encouraging creativity, innovation, and the willingness to take risks. Moreover, leading with purpose and passion allows a smart woman to inspire and empower others. When a leader is driven by a deep sense of purpose, it resonates with those she leads, creating a shared vision and collective sense of responsibility. Passionate leadership is magnetic. It attracts people who share the same values and inspires them to work together toward common goals. It encourages collaboration, strengthens teams, and fosters an environment where everyone feels motivated and supported. In conclusion, leading with purpose and passion isn't just about achieving personal success, it's about creating a ripple effect that influences everyone in a positive way. A smart woman who leads with purpose and passion becomes a role model for others, showing that success is not only about what you achieve, but why you pursue it and the heart you put into it. She understands that her true power lies in aligning her actions with her purpose, and that passion is the spark that lights the way for both herself and those who follow her.